Right. Hey. Yeah.
Ferga, most bright Magrin, transform us with your flame.
Gods keep you.
The woman's head is bowed as her lips move in prayer. Just as you approach, you catch her glimpsing at the statue near her. She notices you and forces a smile. Praise be to Magrin, and welcome to her temple. How may I be of service? Temple? I thought this was a palace. It's both, really. It's the palace for which Duke Avar governs, but it's also a place of honor and worship for Magrin, the goddess who led us to independence and who has always watched over our city. Her smile falters. You seem upset. What's wrong? Her shoulders slump. This is about the fires, isn't it? She puts a hand on your shoulder. They're just symbols. You can't put your faith in them. The fires? She sighs. The sacred pyres all around town. You must have seen the statues of the goddess around the city, holding up empty braziers. I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years. But I haven't been able to conjure them for months now. The people need to see them more than ever these days. What does that mean? It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit. But lately, when I try to pray, all I can think about are the hollowborn all over the city, the grieving families, the refugees. She shakes her head. How could Magrin allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? Durance grunts with disdain. What strength do we gain from adversity, from trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services, and Magrin is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. Mealing imbecile is unworthy of Magran's womanly heart. And this has shaken your faith? She nods, running her hands through her hair. But I believe Magran may be speaking to me again. She frowns and casts a quick glance in your direction. Lately I've been seeing visions. A place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of color. Strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens, even while they splash into the earth. She raises her hand as if framing an image of her vision. And behind the falls is a cave, filled with fire and heat and danger, and some token of my goddess. I know there's something there, but where is it, or how I'd get there? She shakes her head. I've been meaning to ask around the expedition hall to see if anyone recognizes the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd do, even if I found the place. Worthless, like so many Magran's flock, afraid of a god's tests. If Magran speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to an hypocrite's life, and this vision is surely a death trap for the weak. I'd like to know more about the temple here. Magran is the most revered goddess among us Derwoodans, so it's no surprise that her temple is part of the ducal palace. Her fires symbolize trials, revolutions, and blazing of new paths, all of which are important to us. She gestures to the statue. This is the first of the sacred pyres. When this is lit, so are the rest around the city. Something else? What's the significance of the sacred pyres? They symbolize Magran's power and guidance, and right now, the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. She crosses her arms, staring at the statue. Our neighbors in the Valen Republics see us as superstitious, but we're just sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. Cinders of Faith. Multicolored pools and rising waterfall. Is this the that place with the mushrooms? I'm not sure. A stone figure of a warrior gazes toward her raised hand. It's empty, but the palm and fingers are blackened. Oh, is this where the document that we need to find? The forger.
How do you do?
Oh no, this is for Adair. Adair, like Adele, Adair. A taciturn man with graying hair pores over a tome he's just withdrawn from one of the shelves. He glances up to you with baggy eyes. Yes, is there something I can pull for you? I'm looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. The man clears his throat. We've had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there is still quite a number of folk in Darewood who bear ill will towards Red Sarans. It would be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you to be any different from the others. Wow. I have enough might. We've come a long way. I just need to find out about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. You must understand. I have heard many such stories. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you. We'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back. We might increase our might, or when we are more reputable, I guess. Okay, so we've investigated everything here. Let's go to Copper Lane. Oh, we can also now go to that zombie, the zombified area, but let's just complete a couple of these quests. There's a delivery that we have to make over in Copper Lane. Look at how many quests we have. Time and Tide Master below. Is it a task? It might be a task. No. Here it is. Goose and Fox. So where would that be? Oh, I've never read this over here. Oh no, I did. Maybe he knows.
Gods keep you.
No. Maybe it's upstairs. Gareth. Do we see a Gareth? There he is. A man skulks near the bar. He seems like he's trying to blend in with the wood paneling, and he watches the other patrons out in the corner of his eye. He gives you a quick nod as you approach. What do you do here? Me? I'm just minding my business. Maybe I should ask some of these other patrons what that business is. Gareth's nervous eyes dart round the room. Keep it down, will you? I really am here to do business, but it's the kind of thing that requires discretion. And unless a mutual friend has sent you to me, that's all I've got to say on the subject.
Good day to you.
Verzano has a delivery for you. He glances around and snatches the pouch from you. Keep your voice down, will you? The Demomels have spies everywhere. He tucks the pouch away. You tell Verzano this is the last time I'm buying from him. This is getting too dangerous for me. I don't think I've heard of the Demomels. The more important thing is making sure they don't hear of you. They're old Brackenberry stock, but these days the Damimals are known for their business activities, most of which involve some degree of bribery, extortion, theft, or murder. What do the Damimals have to do with this? You have no idea, do you? Let's just say that the Damimals have an exclusive right to trade certain merchandise within the city. Verzano likes to make some extra coin from time to time by dealing the same merchandise. Undercutting the competition, he says. Tell me what was in the pouch. Bitter squash seeds. They interrupt pregnancies. Oh. Even though they're not exactly legal, many folk nowadays prefer them to the risk of hollowborn or celibacy. He pulls a wry frown. So it's birth control pills. Okay. Did I just do something illegal? No. He grins weakly. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before... Oh no. A woman swaggers in, her polished boots thwacking the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer warps her smooth face. Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to buy only from me. What's a girl to think? Gareth bows, his knees knocking together. Please, my lady, I was just explaining that I don't do business with anyone else except this one last time, right? Dana crosses her arms and rocks back on her heels. There's always one more deal, until you run out of credit, that is. Dana turns and regards you, looking you up and down. And just who are you? You don't exactly look like a seed dealer. Aloth glances at Gareth. I think that's a compliment. No one to be trifled with. Her grin widens. I just might have a use for someone like you. Verzano put you up to this, didn't he? That old fool's on a sinking ship, and he's determined to drag anyone who gets close enough down with him. She eyes the trembling Gareth. Gareth here knew better, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'll also give you a chance to get even with the imbecile who's been playing us both. She narrows her eyes. What do you say to killing Verzano? Why are we killing him? Why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't you? He's used you to do his dirty work, without telling you anything about what you were carrying or who you were crossing. She taps a finger to her jaw, and her voice slows. Of course, I also consider it a personal favor, and the House Demimel is never stingy with friends. She glances at Gareth. Though you loyal ones anyway. Tell me about the Demimels. I don't know whether to be relieved or insulted. We're one of the wealthiest merchant families in Defiance Bay. Let's just say, however, that some of our business practices are not officially sanctioned. Gareth groans and stifles a sob. What if I kill you instead? Okay, I'm not sure about this. I'll decide his fate when I talk to him again. You'd better make up your mind quickly, because we're going to pay him his dues one way or another. Just make sure you stay out of our way. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's talk to him, and on our way over, we're gonna stop by the inn over at the second district, because we need to talk about the what that whore wanted. Crumbled loaves and shredded flies float on the waters. It looks clear to me. She wanted what? 6,000 copper or something, just to get the artifact back. Was it 6,000? Yeah. That's just too expensive. I just wish I had the option to just kill her. Well, let's talk to this guy. Maybe he has something that I can use to decrease the amount of money that I'm going to be spending. And I'm going to climb up the vines at the Duke's place here. Yes, I don't know what this is all about. If you go upstairs, actually, you have to kill the guards because they just come and attack you. So I'm gonna try and climb up that. Should I? I think it's a skill test when you do that.
Gods keep you.
The fancy elf eyes you in your pack. Did you do it? Did you get the medallion from Sorrel? It sounds like she's worked hard and been fair to you. I won't help you cheat her. I don't want to say that. So if I do that, then I would end the quest, though. It's considered completed, right? Why did he give her the medallion? Oh, because he was trying to have the Glenn Fattens fuck her because she's wearing the medallion or some shit like that. Because they think that she's part of the part of their ilk or something. Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm willing to part with $6,000, so maybe I'll just say sounds like she's worked hard. He clenches his fingers over the edges of his silken sleeves. I don't want to. I'd give her everything else I have. I just want to help my clan. Okay, either we get stronger with resolve and might, or we kill him. So what? How come I don't have the option to kill Sarah? You know? I guess because if I kill Cyril, then I would make an enemy with the Mother Hen. So I guess that's changing the story too much. Oh yeah, you're happy rolling around on the ground because you got some treats for doing nothing, girl? Okay, well, we'll have to think about this one. You know, if I have enough cash, maybe I'll just buy the fucking medallion. It's 6,000 though. It's a lot of money. Like, right? I'm at 8,000 now. You know, after playing this for a while. There's also a quest here, I think, for the main. Copper Lane. This is Brackenbury. We have so over in Copper Lane. Oh, that must be when you go down the sewers or something, you know. But I'll take care of that a little later. Oh no, what is this? I'm dropping frames. It's not too bad though, but yeah, I'm dropping frames. It's the internet, I think. That could be YouTube. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yoshi, that's it, baby. You know, you don't even deserve that, honey. You do not even deserve that, sweetheart. You know, you get a lot of treats. You get good food. Oh, let's turn in the staff while we're here. No. Nope. Spoiled. No. Too fucking spoiled, girl. No. Nope. I'm not even looking at you. Bye. Was this the girl? No. Where is this person? Nuns. Okay. He's dead. I mean, his corpse is gone. That's funny. They already found him, but I guess they figured that maybe he just died from being attacked by the hollow person. Where's Nan? Nan. At the sanitarium. Oh, here he is.
Gods keep you.
An elderly woman peruses the shelves with a quickness and energy that belie her age. I'm afraid I don't practice anymore, child. Too busy with my research. What do you do here? I'm an animancer. Used to venture on all kinds of underfunded and ill-fated trips out of the expedition hall when I was your age. But lately, I found research better suited to my current pace. She pats a creaking knee and laughs. Nans regards you. Can I help you with something else? Bright, intelligent eyes. I'd like to know more about the sanitarium. It's the official center of animacy in Defiance Bay, founded in 2729. And before you get saucy, no, I wasn't around at the time. It was built to treat ailments of the mind and soul. Important sort of place to have in a growing city. And its construction marked the end of animacy shutdown that followed the Bell Reach incident. The Bell Reach incident? She shakes her head. A terrible setback for the discipline. A researcher working outside a Bale Marsh shattered the souls of a dozen volunteers. Her voice lowers to a growl. Of course, we'll never know exactly what went wrong because the mob tore him to pieces. This mishap bears some of the blame for the slow pace of research in the 2.5 decades that followed. We also have concentrate practicing animancers here in Defiance Bay. Did I already read all this? Yeah, the stream is struggling. I don't know why. Imadol sent me. He said you'd be interested in these scepter pieces we found. That chatty old fishwive's been blabbing about me, I see. She laughs and rolls her eyes. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you've got. Nans examines the scepter, her eyes hooded by crinkled flesh. Imadol told you true. I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. She steals a glance at your face, but her fingers tighten around the piece in her hands. I'll take it off you for 500. Wow. So it's just the main character, because we have party members with really high lore. So I guess they don't come in and help you with these interactions. They just stand in the back while you talk to these characters. Because we should have been able to pass the lore check here and the perception check. Lore at least. I'm not sure perception will have anybody above 14. Agreed. She wraps the pieces in the folds of her robes. A pleasure doing business with you. Give my greetings to Ixometol next time you find him yourself in the gift. So we could have gotten maybe twice the amount, potentially, or potentially say, I'll buy it if you can assemble it. I don't know. That's interesting. But I'm glad to be rid of it, to be honest. Let me just complete the quest, These abilities seem underwhelming to me. You know? Okay, so that's done.
Yeah.
So the next thing is we're gonna go visit the. Let's check how Fort is doing. Okay, he's still doing our Avatar way. Is still doing the quest to stop people from killing virgins and getting their hair, because they think that's the cure for Hollowborn, Waywind's legacy. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check the house. That's okay, the Duke's house. I don't relish the thought of you populating the hill with more of those things.
Gods keep you.
I see, Stench hasn't driven you away yet. Giving him 1,000 copper, please. Wyla sent me. I'm looking into the missing guards. So you're the one she sent word about. The guard looks you up and down, frowning. I was expecting her to send in a whole squad of justiciars. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. I'll have the gate open immediately. Just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. Heard or seen anything unusual? Friend, I try to see and hear as little as possible. One of the women on the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district. Something that sounded like an order, but I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've caught a glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate. The guard shudders. I'd just soon forget it. Any ideas what might happen to the other guards? None. And I've no desire to find out, if you catch my meaning. The ones that disappeared weren't the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. I don't know whether they went in or whether something got out, but if it's the latter, refugees are going to be the least of our problems. Really? Oh, that's kind of spooky. Okay, well, close the door behind us, please. Oh, God.
Turns me at home.
Nice. That bouncing spell is my favorite.
And what does the flame reveal? Lay low. And the fire shows me something.
Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. Max endurance. No, that give it to our tank. Burnt lady. Heritage Hill Cemetery. Better just clear that, I guess. These vaults have already been pried open.
I can do that. That's settled. Raised up.
Dark. The girl, dark girl. Okay, so these I've never read before because this is a new place for me. Roland Gwyn, the Iron Guardian will rise again. Terran Brackban, Mors Ultima Linea Rerum Est. Jade Mallow, here lie the remains of Jade Mallow, a skilled archer taken far from her time, buried with her most prized possessions, including her beloved bow, personally handcrafted, and a now empty coin purse. James W. This damn game will be the death of me. Colleen Fagan. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can. So Tolkien. Quote, the in there, a human male with long hair and studded leather. The writing is too weathered to read, but he appears to have some kind of general. His title is unfamiliar, and his features seem somehow savage. Okay. Bill Willikins, a washer of ill repute of some remote inn, made an untimely demise while trying to clean. These pantaloons will be the end of me, he said, and then a wet sleeve hit him in the head. Mark West, I'm gonna live forever, born 1982, died April 1st, 2121. Yeah, you wish. Died in the service of his country at the while attempting the memorial doctrine for reasons of national security. Jarek Sansi, forever lost, yet destination distant to return. Journeyman has nothing. Mark T. Havenkamp, I love you, Dad. I hope you're proud of me. Jeremy, it's not so long wait. It's not a so long wait for the eternity. What? Kai Kitani thought he would live forever. The universe had other ideas. I think somebody else wrote that. I mean, a lot of people wrote something similar. Kadir Cohn, never forget, death is only the beginning, especially for one of my kind. I'm still getting frame drops. Not as bad as 7% frame drops. From the band to the battalion, brothers forever, Cater, the math. Calderon, I have lived 1,000 lives and I've loved 1,000 loves. I've walked on distant worlds and I've seen the end of time because I read. And then so somebody else wrote something like this, I think, also.
Yeah.
Why, a simple test. That's settled.
Ooh, spell defense amulet. Plus 10 defense against spells. We'll give that to him. Why not? He's already wearing an amulet. Who would benefit from something like that? He already has a spell defense. Maybe he does? Then she can wear the fortitude stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
The crosshatch claw mark scored this vault.
Hey.
Oops, no. No, you go over here. Guess I should have checked see if they're immune to it. Wow, that thing just doesn't want to die. Dang.
Huh?
I wish there's like these buffs would last like the whole day instead of like 300 seconds, and you know, just in game time, just last the whole day.
Nice and slow.
A small plaque at the base reads, "Freedom above all, admit hatred." Looks like someone smashed the family crest of this mausoleum with a hammer. The inscription beneath it is illegible. Might have to just end early here because ew, this doesn't look good. We'll have to come back because that looks pretty scary. Like it's gonna be an epic freaking battle. More of these. Paul, okay. William Rake Starwin, one of the countless empty graves dedicated to this wandering outlaw in hopes he might come to occupy it. One day death will catch up with him, but not this time. Morcathia, brighter tomorrow, born in the dark. Nephilim. Here lies Nephilim. He died along what he loved, siphoning souls to create an army of darkness. Lactose. Never did get that crossbow. Lampadaire. Surrounded by the darkest night when you lose the will to fight. Shout my name with all your might, since it's synonym of light. Dear Lord. Part of life unknown by most, even those I'm close to, yet where I spent half my life's time in my mind. Lars Westergren. Even if there are no gods, even if there never was a point to any of it all, the utterly absurd miracle happened. The universe existed, and so did you, in this very moment in time. Lady Mableton, aka Le Cat. Totally legal, also bury me with my money. Paul Le Hip. Existence is infinite, a weave of life and dead, beyond the understanding of many mortal threads. Lyra Arcamenel. Gelatinous cubes are friends, not food. Seston Spellfire. Here lies Seston Spellfire, wizard of the Pyromantic Order. Tragically, he did not fall by way of one of the many beasts he faced, but by his own hand from the backfire of a fiery conflagration. Lion's Fate. I guess this internet issue is not going to get resolved anytime soon. Used to argue loudly with myself in a nearby cave. Eventually lost to a troll. A troll couldn't sleep. The troll was praised, found love, and brought peace and quiet to the local village. Keep quiet here. Hazar Al-Kabi, scholar of the world. Kristen Landolin. Fought, lost, died, remembered. Emmanuel Bowden, Lenore Joel. L'amant de la réalité et ses limites, le monde de l'imagination est sans frontières. Says perdu dans les revers. No, Sarah Sutton. Who's Sarah Sutton? Just the elephant that something about the world, imagination, reality. Pussuti Ilaletova. I don't know what that is. His face was really made of what? His face wasn't really made of monkey. Nick Monkey Face. Captain Coat. Free hugs. Derek B. Swanson. John 3:16. No, is that one that says is that the homophobic verse? Alright, let's see. They wouldn't put it in there that it was. Calisar didn't put anything down. R.I.P. Stardust. Farewell to our precious Stardust. R.I.P. William Matto. Jonon Filipowski. Oh my god. Welcome, Oliver Williamson. Okay, this is a waste of time. A glance upon the greatest dread ever known, the one and only, be feared by most and trusted few. Kenneth Elder. Dude, your sister's hot. Here lies Kelton Swift. Swift by name, but not by nature. Carrig. Visions shout out into the world. Heard by people who spread the word. All came together perfectly, known as the Pillars of Eternity. Dear Lord. See Lot. If nothing we do matters, then all that matters is what we do. All impossible things remains to be achieved. Alice Porter Calaman. Grandmas hold our tiny hands for just a little while, but our hearts forever. King Burgundy. Though not a real king, he was still revered as such. Lovely gentleman, made the world better through the great generosity, sublime majesty. Chianti Paolo Loco of the Obsidian Order. Game over, man, game over. Kitty Cast. I did not trip and fall. I attacked the floor, and I believe I am winning. Mark Kalanick. A charitable man who gave more than he had for what he believed in. Sandra Overas. A capricious madman from the White March. Croesus was trying to escape his mental diseases. So he expunged his brain from its cerebral domain, and now his mind is shattered in pieces. Kochi the Deathless. Turns out, trying your immortality to an egg is a pretty dumb idea. Blessed, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. I wish you a blessed day, friend. March 2014. This guy didn't put anything down. Death is impractical. Okay.
A simple test. That's settled.
There's more. So Heritage Hill is just a graveyard? Gregor Onk. Even in the darkest days, an honest smile can brighten your world. What a strange and wondrous journey this has been. Thank you for being part of it. See you on the other side. Captain Gull, in memory of his ill-fated voyage across the Sea of Madness, died a stranger in a strange land after many wasted years. Thomas Gundersby. In the Time Lost Scrolls, it says that he was one of this world's founders. The scrolls describe him as Man of the North, world founder, friend of fishes and dragons, known as Gunders, the adventurers. Daniel, Hell Without Sin Grant, in loving memory of Copper and Kobe. Dogs, maybe? Wish you were here, John Maloney. Stephen Cameron, born 71, Dundee, Australia. Oh, Lord. Well, we have their date of birth, I guess we can, and we know where they live. So if you do a Facebook check, you probably can come up with this person's profile. Hero protagonist. Member of the Black Island Obsidian Forums. Palladium. Oh no, this is German. Da. Wonder nach der Sonne. I can't do German. Greg Williamson. In memory of Golden Brown, the Golden Brown. I Am Tall. I Am Tall died from grievous wounds after hitting his head on door frames too many times. He will forever be remembered by his height and his continuous ability to be better than Rav in all games. There are two I Am Talls. Tallest man ever to roam the world, known for his epic adventures, size, brute force, and lack of intelligence from him hitting his head on too many door frames, chandeliers, and tree branches. Everyone has like unique names, and these guys both selected I Am Tall. Gabriel Guzzardi. Fate, lineage, rules, and choices will lead us in our life, but beware. Only the balance of these pillars will make you safe in your journey. Always keep the balance, traveler. Ieldra. Traveler am I, shards of my soul in 1,000 worlds, seeds of transcendence. Ignoramus. He never wondered to himself ashamed, but he often wondered to see himself not wicked. Grandma. Emrite. Live your life today for the sake of tomorrow. Keep fighting every day to forget your sorrow. Nankuru Naisa. Dinyari. When is a slave not a slave? When he is a slave master. Inkblood. Kaden Inkblood Swift, student of the renowned Ildanach, adventurer extraordinaire. Inconquerable Montebanken's wandering scald. What is up with this internet?
Huh? Hey.
If thou feel out here.
That's how it's done.
Let's burn this away.
That's it. Huh? Hey.
His mausoleum has been sealed tight.
Yeah.
Just say the word.
So Heritage Hill is a cemetery. Well, since we have that, can we just... Okay, good. I'm gonna... you awake to see Durrance, his staff held in both his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it is awakening from sleep, or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for his staff. The staff, he seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings slowly grow thinly red, through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent, and then suddenly there's a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken again to see Durrance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you or reacted to what occurred. Oh, we can talk to Durrance about that, huh? Okay. Wow. I want to continue, but it's like I'm still having frame drops. I know this stream is not going to be smooth. This recording is going to be like kind of choppy, so I better just stop here. I don't know what's going on. We'll save here, and now when we come back, we'll talk to Durrance and finish our investigation of Heritage Hill.